presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party (PDP) in the last election, Atiku Abubakar, is said to call Microsoft, IBM, and Oracle expert to authenticate his claim that the server belonging to the Independent National Electoral Commission showed that it defeated President Muhammadu Buhari by over 1.6 million votes. Atiku also identified the server where the results are kept in INEC. The PDP candidate said this in a fresh response to the reply of the INEC to his petition. Atiku and PDP will also be expected to tender INEC training manual on election, a printout of the vote of the candidate from smart card reader, and printout of the forensic audit report on INEC server as evidence. Former Vice President and PDP claimed to have polled a total of 18,356,732 votes to defeat President Muhammadu Buhari and All Progressive Congress, who he said scored 16,741,430 votes. However, INEC Director of Information and Communication Technology, Shidi Nwafo, in his witness statement on the oath attached to the reply, specifically denied the server's result, which the PDP and Atiku are linked claim to. He said the results were collated manually and never transmitted electronically. Natives of Abuja on Tuesday blocked the National Assembly complex main gate in protest against alleged takeover of the land in Tugamaji, Ido, Saki, Kaperu, and Giri area of the Federal Capital Territory by Nigerian Army. The group had last week, Thursday, carried out a similar protest demanding that the army should vacate their land. The protesters alleged that two of their locals, Arun and Amazah, were killed, with 5 others critically injured following a clash with Nigerian Army officer. The leader of the protest, Ezekiel Dahatu, said they were at National Assembly to register their grievances over the land dispute between the locals and the Nigerian Army. He added that despite their farm produce, men of Nigerian Army have asked various communities in Gaku, Yewa, Idosaki, and other settlements around Tugamaji to relocate. He also alleged that Nigerian Army destroyed their farm produce.
We are back here to make a very clarion, a very loud statement that Nigerian institutions have turned their back against the original inhabitants of FCT. We are back here to announce to people and everybody that has conscience to know that the people of FCT have been further marginalized and have been further rejected by their own people, by their own government. We were here last week to register our grievances concerning the continuous killings of our people by Nigerian Army. Nigerian Army, the institution that was created to protect life and property of Nigeria, have turned their back against us and they are killing us. Nigerian Army want to forcefully take over about more than 300,000 hectares of land from us. Nigerian Army are forcefully rejecting our people. They are beating them up, destroying their farm crops, and also killing anybody they see on site, that they should vacate the land they have been occupying for more than 500 years. Nigerian Army, over time, we have taken them to the Human Rights Commission. We have reported the case to Minister of FCT. We have reported the case to Presidency. There was a presidential committee set up, headed by Abba Kyari, the Chief of Staff of the President. This committee was set up to resolve this issue. The committee gave directive to Army to stay execution, to stop anything on that side and maintain status quo. That is when the Nigerian Army went back to site and they were digging a very horrible trench where people cannot cross in or out into their farms and their community. The whole of the community in the houses of Ido Seriki, Gosa, Nasara and Gwanasara, Giri, Tungamaji.
The group leader also expressed concern over what he termed unabated injustice and advised the federal government to arrest the issue before it resort to other means.
To achieve with this protest is to tell the whole wide world the injustice that have been meted on us. The whole wide world should know that Nigerian government are marginalizing us, they are brutalizing us, they are killing us. Nigerian government are treating us as if we are refugees in our own land. Nigerian government are treating us as if we are third-class citizens. They are treating us as if we are not even human beings. We have sacrificed our land. And now they are going after our lives. They are going after our lives. They are going after we shall react. Only God knows the counter reaction that will follow if this continue unabated. By the time we are so frustrated and we are pushed to the world, we will tell Nigerian government they are breeding ground for civil crisis. They are breeding ground for insurgency. We want this issue should be arrested now, because when you continue this and people keep mounting and pressure and tension keep mounting, frustration keep mounting, people will resort to other means.
Meanwhile, the senator representing FCT in the Senate, Philip Aduda, had during the plenary last month raised a point of order concerning the ongoing violence between the communities and Nigerian Army, urging members to act fast before the issue degenerates into violence. Borno State Governor Kashim Shettima has called on Senator Ali Ndume to share his ambition of becoming the Senate President in the next Senate and abide by the directives of the All Progressive Congress APC, which has picked Senator Ahmed Lawal for the position. Addressing newsmen in Abuja, Governor Shettima, who is a senator-elect from the same state as Ali Ndume, insisted that the people of Borno are strongly behind Lawal for the position of the Senate President. The governor is also rooting for Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila as speakers of the 9th House of Representatives.
I hail from the same state with the single senator, Mohammed Ali Ndume. And I appreciate the fact that, as Steve O'Neill said, politics is local. But politics is also national. And I believe that the blood that binds us together surpasses whatever differences that we might have. So I fully align myself with the aspirations of our party, with the aspirations of President Muhammadu Buhari. And by the grace of God, we are going to mobilize all our goodwill to see that we have fully come on board. We are for Senator Ahmed Lawal. We are for Femi Gbajabiamila. And all other senators and House of Reps members endorsed by the party. There has to be party discipline. If we allow anyone to aspire for any position without decorum, without due process, it's a recipe for anarchy. So we believe that we must respect the party. All of us won under platforms. There is no provision for independent candidates. So I don't know whether anyone has won under an independent platform, apart from maybe Senator Ifeanyi Uba, Senator-elect Ifeanyi Uba, who brought in an anonymous party, almost. So I feel honored by the visit, but honestly, this visit is unwarranted. I am fully on board. I am for Senator Ahmed Lawal for Senate President.
Governor Shettima, who spoke after a meeting with Senator Lawal and his loyalists, both serving as senator-elect, insisting that party discipline is necessary to avoid mistakes of the past. He said that the people of his state are behind the aspiration of Lawal.
Well, I am the #1 citizen of the state. I have made wide consultations with our leaders from Borno before resolving to back Senator Ahmed Lawal. And most importantly, let's be very brutally honest. Muhammadu Buhari is a single kinetic presence in Nigeria's political firmament, especially in northern Nigeria. Most of us from the north, we won elections by tying ourselves to the apron strings of Muhammadu Buhari. So we have no basis to undermine him or to disrespect his own decision. People like Senator Obiye or Mwagege, they won in spite of Buhari, not because of Buhari, or Senator Ipianyi Uba or Senator Francis Ali Mekena. But for those of us in the north, we have no basis to really not to align ourselves with the aspirations of the president, whoever he endorses. And certainly, he has endorsed some of the best hands we have in the system. From the part of the world where we hail from, Senator Ahmed Lawan is a PhD holder, which is a reality. He has been in the National Assembly since 1999. He has the experience, exposure, pedigree, intellect to really drive the process. So tell me, he is best amongst equals, one of the best hands we have in the system. He's level-headed, calm, matured, and we need such quality of leadership to drive the 9th Senate.
Yes, Your Excellency, you mentioned we in the beginning of your statement. Who are the we?
We, the people of Borno, the elected representatives of the people of Borno, and be rest assured that we are not at war with Senator Mohamed Ali Ndume. He is my kinsman. We will continue impressing on him to align himself with the aspirations of the party. We are not at war. We belong to the same fraternity. We will continue impressing on him.
Meanwhile, Senator-elect representing Nasarawa South, Tanko Amakura, has assured Nigerians that the 9th Senate will work assiduously to reunite the country and deepen the root of democracy. He made this known when he visited the clerk of the National Assembly to complete his documentation.
Due process with regard to registration and all documentations. And I'm happy that the kind of reception I've received here from all the people along the line had been very impressive and heartwarming. I believe this is a necessary acclimatization that will give us the kind of mindset to be able to do the best we can in legislative duties when we come around. So I can assure you, when I will be here, I will be like all my other colleagues, older colleagues and new colleagues who have one focus to ensure that this country is taken to the next level. This country is made more united. This country is made more orderly, and that democracy will be rooted to the deepest level so that we will be counted among countries that have come of age in advancing the cause of democracy. That's what you should expect from me.
Amakura is the sitting governor of Nasarawa State. The Association of Professional Bodies in Nigeria has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to appoint professionals into his next cabinet to ensure quality service delivery. President of the association, Olumuyiwa Ajibola, made a call in Abuja while briefing newsmen at the end of the second quarter meeting of the association. Ajibola urged the president to base his appointment on talent from professionals with relevant knowledge and experience to drive the appropriate ministries, department, and agency. He commended the federal government over the various steps so far taken in managing the nation's economy. According to him, more can be achieved faster by raising a concerted economic team comprising hardcore professionals in various fields to assist with more options based on knowledge and experience. Ajibola noted that the association is the hub of Nigerian professionals, adding that it is ready to partner with the federal government to ensure quality, efficient, effective service delivery. The national chairman of All Progressive Congress, Adam Oshiomhole, has vowed that the party will not repeat the mistakes of 2015 in 2019 as regards the election of the official of the 9th National Assembly. APC national chairman Adam Oshiomhole stated this at a dinner organized in honor of the House of Representatives member-elect at the State House, Abuja. According to him, in life mistakes are permitted, but it becomes a problem if mistakes is repeated twice. He also maintained that all strategic committee in the two chambers of the National Assembly must be headed by the members of the party, saying that they do not need to do business with the devil for them to survive in the 9th Assembly. Oshiomhole said that out of 223 APC elected members, about 67 were re-elected, the rest are new members. According to him, there's no need to go into coalition when you are majority. Similarly, Oshiomhole describes Saraki and Dogara as selfish, greedy politicians. Forum of Zonal and State Youth Leader of All Progressive Congress APC has urged the party to ensure equitable distribution of the principal officer's position in the National Assembly among the 6 geopolitical zones in the country. The forum, which made a call at a news conference in Abuja, said immediate action to reflect equity, fairness in the zoning of the position in the National Assembly became necessary. Chairman of the forum, Tafa Ajinde from the North Central, said all zones were equal stakeholders, adding that zone should be allowed to own and determine the process. Ajinde said the various organs of the party at the zonal and state level should be allowed to function in accordance with the law governing the party and reposition the party beyond the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari termination in 2023. He also called for the reconvening of a meeting of the National Executive Council of the party. Ajinde appealed to President Muhammadu Buhari to consult the youth organs of the party in its next cabinet appointment, especially those that affected the youth.